Hello, chess enthusiasts. Today I'm going to go over another under 1000 game, and it involves a very impressive attack. However, like with all under 1000 games, it is not over until it's over. So let's see what happens. White plays e4, standard move. Black plays c5. Now, the Sicilian defense is something you'll see a lot in under 1000, but generally you'll see e5. Now, one thing that I recommend as you play as white is play the Smith Morra Attack. It's aggressive. It gets you practicing getting your pieces developed, and it creates a type of unbalance that can get your opponent out of their preparation pretty early. Black takes the pawn. Then white gives another pawn with c3. This is called a gambit. Black takes the pawn, and then white takes the pawn with the knight. So now what do we have here? White has moved one, two, three of its pawns and a knight, and black has moved the same pawn 3 times. White has easier lanes for both of its bishops to get out. Black does not. But you have to remember, white is down a pawn. Black plays e5. This is generally thought to be a massive blunder because it allows easy access on this f7 square. Remember, you're always trying to guard against attacks on your f7 square, and in under 1000 play, most of the attacks are coming right at that f7 square. White develops bishop c4. Black plays knight e7. Now, there is a lot of danger occurring here. There are threats on f7. And you have to think about, as white, what are threats? This f7 square is possibly a weakness. For example, if white goes queen f3, black is seriously running out of ways to defend this. It has to play something like f6. But no need to push so quickly. Let's take a look at what white can do. Knight f3, attacking the pawn. So black's going to have to figure out a way to defend this pawn. Black plays d6, protects the pawn, and gets a bishop possibly out. But you have to be very careful. There are a lot of tactics that could occur here. A lot of tactics that could occur. So, we're going to take a look at some of them. Knight g5, great move. Now, there is a lot of pressure on this pawn, and it's very, very tough to defend it. However, let's go back. Instead of queen f3, we did knight f3, d6, and then knight g5. There's a lot of pressure on this pawn. And there's not many ways to defend this pawn. So, what I would recommend is you have to give up a bishop and a pawn. So if black does this, white's forced to take. White's not forced to take, but white will take here. Pawn will take back, and then white has a beautiful knight on e6. Lots of tricks in this opening. But black ignores that and plays bishop d7. What do you see as the killing move for white? If you saw this, it's game over. Bishop takes f7. Game over. So, this is a quick game using the Smith Morra for white to win. White was able to develop its pieces. Black was kind of stuck maneuvering its pieces to the second row or the second rank, and it led to a quick white victory. I hope you enjoyed.